The Labour Party is crumbling as leadership candidates fighting to lead Scottish Labour said they will distance themselves from Sir Keir Starmer and the British Party. Anas Sarwar and Monica Lennon will face off to become the leader of Scottish Labour after nominations closed earlier today. The pair were both able to gain at least 4 nominations each from MSPs or Labour's sole Scottish MP in order to trigger the contest. Both candidates are fighting to replace Richard Leonard, who stepped down as leader on Thursday as the party prepares to fight the May Holyrood elections. The Scottish Labour health spokeswoman said, "My priority is Scotland and Scottish Labour's role in reforming Scotland and making Scotland a fairer country. I'm not obsessed about party structure but do think the party needs reform." She added to BBC Radio Scotland's Good Morning Scotland programme, "We are going through a pandemic, the country is in turmoil and we have got a job to do across the labour and trade union movement. Ultimately, this is a job that I'm applying for in Scotland, to lead the Scottish Labour Party." Meanwhile, Mr. Sarwar said, "I will respect Keir Starmer, I will support Keir Starmer in helping him to become Prime Minister across the UK. But I will be my own person and I will do what is right for Scotland, and I will not be afraid to tell him and my colleagues in Westminster when I think they are getting it wrong. I will always put Scotland first." Both leadership hopefuls have also refused to rule out hosting a second independence referendum, which the SNP is pushing for in the next Holyrood term. Ms. Lennon said, "We can't just wish it, a referendum, away," whilst Anas Sarwar said, "We need a period of calm," and only ruled out a second vote for at least the next 5 years. However, the Scottish Conservatives this afternoon challenged both leadership candidates to reveal if they'll work with other unionists to fight the front-running SNP. Leader Douglas Ross said, "The SNP are pushing for Indiref 2 this year. Just days ago, they launched a new task force to campaign for independence, even while we're in the middle of a pandemic. It's no surprise. Every year since 2014, the SNP have demanded Indiref 2 and the Scottish Conservatives have been resolutely against it, while Labour has been consistently weak against the SNP. I've been very clear that I would work with Labour against the SNP. A unionist coalition is something I would be part of if it meant stopping the SNP. Voters will want to know if the Labour leadership candidates will put the union first or their own tribal politics first." The party's ruling body has set out a condensed timetable which will see a new leader appointed to succeed Richard Leonard by the end of next month, more than 8 weeks before the Holyrood elections. Leadership hustings will take place between Wednesday and February 9, the same day the voting opens. Voting will close on February 26, with an announcement made virtually the following day.